When was the last time that you did absolutely nothing? Not sat on the couch watching Netflix, not doom scrolling on your phone, not sat making tasks for the next day, but actually doing nothing at all. And I think for a lot of people, the answer is one of two things. It's either you can't remember the last time because it's been so long, or you may not have. The art of doing nothing has been completely lost, and for a lot of people it's never started, but it's something that I've introduced into my life, especially being on this adventure chapter, whatever you want to call it, within van life. So I thought I'd share my experience, and as always, hopefully you might be able to take away some wisdom. So when it comes to doing nothing, it's very difficult because there's a lot of noise in life, and we have external noise. External noise comes in the form of the news, social media, marketing, advertising, politics, the success of others, the problems people are facing. And truth be told, there's not really much we can do to stop that external noise. We certainly have a choice as to how much external noise we allow into our lives, but for the most part, life's going to carry on lifing. Politicians are going to keep on lying, and war's going to continually be profitable. So there's going to be a lot of noise out there. But if we play devil's advocate and we get rid of that external noise, we put the phone down, we stop doom scrolling on social media, we stop listening to the lies and the fear that's kicked out through the news, there's another type of noise which is inescapable, and that is the internal noise. That is the noise of yourself telling you that you should be working harder. You should be at this point in life, at your age, and you're only down here. Have you saw that person over there doing so well? Why aren't you doing so well? Why haven't you been in the gym today? Why aren't we eating correctly? All these questions which, again, sometimes you can't escape it. But what you can do, you can decide where you put your energy and what internal voices you hear and what things matter. Now, when the external noise is there and the internal noise is there, it's very hard to get clarity. It's very hard to actually prioritize all the chaos that's going on. For me, it's something I've practiced for a long time, and it's only recently that I've certainly not mastered it at all, but I've developed an ability to sit in my own thoughts and do nothing, and understand that there is no guilt to be felt in doing nothing, because of the way the world is, and I can't tell you whether it's been designed like this or whether it just happened like this, but there is a sort of a feeling that being unproductive or not doing anything is synonymous with feeling guilt, and I don't believe that to be the case. The times when I'm in the van and I might park up somewhere beautiful, or I might just park up somewhere to sit down, doesn't necessarily have to be a beauty spot, and I've got a coffee in hand and I can just sit and do nothing. Those moments are invaluable, And I realized that not every single moment has to have some sort of productive outcome. I don't have to have earned something every single time I do something. I don't even have to figure stuff out. I can just relax. Now, I completely understand that we all have responsibilities. So, like most of my videos, I give disclaimers. I'm not telling anyone just to sit and do nothing all day. That's exactly the opposite. But I think we should focus on the things that actually matter. And in a world full of chaos, and in 10 years' time, there'll be even more chaos than there is now. We'll look back at 2026 and think it was quite tame, wasn't it? Life was quite quiet at that time. We can give ourselves the opportunity just to do nothing. Just have a bit of alone time. Get in your thoughts. Don't be afraid of your own thoughts. I'm no Zen Buddhist master who can just completely clear his mind and sit and think about nothing. The problems are still there. But as I said, I get to decide what my energy is put into. Because there's a lot of problems which I can't avoid. They're uncontrollable. And as I always say, as the Stoic saying is, control the controllable. So I think a lot of people would benefit in having this as a reminder. Again, I'm not going to tell you that you need to be doing this every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. for 30 minutes. It's not that kind of video. It's just a reminder that there's no guilt in doing nothing. Doing nothing is one of the biggest luxuries that we're missing out on. Cheers, guys. Peace.